Police just tweeted that an active duty officer tragically has died of COVID-19, just happened. Would you like to reflect at all on just the sacrifice that our first responders are going through during this crisis?
You know, I say all the time, especially about folks in law enforcement, that they open doors every day where they have no idea what's going to be on the other side. They walk up to a car on the side of a road and have no idea what's going to happen then. The complexity for them associated with the presence of a virus like COVID-19 just amps up in a significant way almost everything associated with the work that they do. And as I've said many times, whether you're talking about people who are driving buses or rapid transit cars or trains or working in our hospitals or driving ambulances or serving food or picking food, there are people all over the Commonwealth and across the country who are doing what we think of and define as essential services. DCF social workers who are out there keeping in touch with and staying on top of some of the most at-risk kids and families in Massachusetts. And they do it because it's their job, but they also do it because they chose this to be the way they define purpose for themselves. And you know, I get asked a lot by people, what's going on? Are a lot of people not coming to work? What's going on? The simple truth is the vast majority of the people who work in state government are showing up every single day. And many of them do very difficult things. And I've said before that I think in times like this, the public sector matters more than it does in many cases because we end up doing a lot of the work. The folks who work for us, the folks who work at the municipal level, they end up doing a lot of the work that needs to be done when we get into a situation like this. And in this particular case, obviously, my heart, and I think everybody's heart, goes out to him and to his family, and especially to his brothers and sisters in uniform.